Coming up next is Rotax 177. The British champion is on pole. That's Dean Bednarek. Paul Manton comes next, followed by Graham Hunt, former Dragon Masters champion. Carl Tong, followed by Damien Tong, Carl and Damien brothers on P4 and P5. Then comes Mark Jeffries, Nigel Wakefield, Chris O'Neill, Carl Smith, Mark Thompson, Simon Bridgehouse, Steve Moss, Terence O'Neill, Andy Hawksworth, Daniel Chesters and Darren Home. 16 drivers make up the field for Rotax 177. One driver I'm looking forward to keeping an eye on is Nigel Wakefield, number 18. He's qualified on P7, hasn't raced since the end of last year when he was in a battle royal for the championship with the eventual winner, Stephen Chapman, at the last round. There is Wakefield, number 18, gets through turn one safely, as do the rest of the field. It's Bednarek, the British champion, number one plate, that leads it. 93 is Mark Jeffries. 27 behind Mark is Damien Tong, brother of Carl Tong in the same race. This class is certainly for the beefier driver, shall we say. The Rotax 177 class means that the kart and driver must weigh a minimum of 177 kilos. Certainly not a class for those who like a bowl of Alpen for breakfast. Oh no. 4 sausages, 4 lots of bacon, 2 eggs, beans extra thick, mushrooms, 3 slices of fried bread and a black pudding. That's the minimum breakfast requirement if you're going to race in the Rotax heavy category. 27 is Damien Tong, closely pursued by Nigel Wakefield. The leader, though, is Dean Bednarek, the British champion, the number one plate, closely pursued by Paul Manton, 24. Very scruffy over the curb, Paul there, coming out onto Rogerson's. Hasn't cost himself a lot of time, though. 49 Graham Hunt in close attendance. Wakefield up to 6th place. Bridgehouse, Chesters and Hawksworth on the back of that little group there going through the left-hander. They're battling for the minor places, but it's Manton who's squabbling with Bednarek for the lead. It's Graham Hunt, 49. He's right there as well. These 3 are well clear of the group behind. That's headed by Carl Tong, followed by Wakefield and Damien Tong. The rest of the cart stream over the top of the valley. The leading group are headed by the British champion, Dean Bednarek. There's Carl Tong, pursued by Wakefield. Looking very racy is Nigel Wakefield. After a long layoff, 7 or 8 months, I think he's been out of the kart. He's come back for this Gold Cup as a one-off race on the Intrepid chassis supplied by JKH. Nigel's son will start racing very soon. 7 years old currently. As soon as he hits 8, he'll be out on the track, being run by Nigel, no doubt. Paul Manton was having a look up the inside of Bednarek there, but unable to make any move. Still as you were as they come round later in that lap. Getting closer is Hunt. Oh, Wakefield's through to 4th place. He's passed Tong. So it's Carl Tong, closely followed now by Damien Tong. Wouldn't it be fun if they take each other off? Or maybe not, as the case may be. Bednarek still has it from Manton. These 2 are pulling clear of the cart behind. Manton up the inside of Bednarek and takes the lead. So a change of leader. Manton now leads Bednarek. Interesting that these 2 are also 1 and 2 in the club championship currently. Bednarek leads Manton in the championship. Here's the replay. Just a cart width down the inside for Manton to squeeze by. Bednarek gives him the room. Good clean move. Manton through to the lead spot, but not for long as we rejoin it. Bednarek has found a way past again. Hunt getting that much closer, as is Wakefield. In comes Carl Tong, Damien Tong, Chris O'Neill, Mark Thompson, Jeffries, Carl Smith and Terence O'Neill. Laps are counting down. Wakefield getting a little bit closer. Gap between 1st and 4th, 1.89 seconds. This is the battle for 5th and 6th place. Carl and Damien Tong, and Damien sticks it up the inside of Carl. Sweet move for 5th. Drops Carl back to 6th place there, pursued by 67 Chris O'Neill. Here's the replay in the slipstream. Carl Tong, Damien Tong. Carl is 28, Damien 27. Damien slides through to 5th spot. We rejoin it later in the race. Jeffries 93, 44, Terence O'Neill. Chris O'Neill has dropped behind him, so Chris has lost some places. We've also lost Graham Hunt. Graham was third, but he's out of the picture. He's out of the race. Wakefield now up to third place and 1.67 seconds behind the leader. So he's closed by a couple of tenths. There's still with plenty of work to do as they come over the valley for another time. Leading 3. And then well clearing fourth place is 27 Damien Tong from brother Carl. 93 Jeffries, 44 there Terence O'Neill. Then comes Chris O'Neill. Late in the race again. Fastest lap's just been set by Nigel Wakefield, 45.640. He's doing all the chasing at the moment. Still got some time to make up though. Still some laps to do it. Here come the leaders. Off the valley, and there's contact there between Bednarek and Manton, and Wakefield's taken advantage. Wakefield through to second. Well, there was contact as they came off the valley between the leader Bednarek and Manton, who looked like he was looking up the inside. That slowed Manton down, and Wakefield pounced, and he's through to second place and chasing the leader. And as they come out of Luna, we're going into the last lap, and it's Bednarek that leads, and Wakefield, look at this, he's right on the back of the leader. Manton having to look up the inside of Wakefield. Can Wakefield force a way past here? He hasn't raced for a long time. Surely got to be worth a lunge up the inside. Looks up the inside of Paddock. Bit of contact between them, and Manton has taken advantage this time. It's slowed Wakefield down, and it's probably given Bednarek the win. Left-hander here, probably the best opportunity for overtaking. Manton's getting closer. Bednarek hurries the kart along, coming down Rogerson's, defending down the inside line. Manton is close. Wakefield in third place. I think that's where he's going to finish. They go across the line. Bednarek takes the win. Manton second. Wakefield looks like he's happy with his third place. That's got to be one of the drives of the day by Nigel Wakefield. Here's the official result. Wakefield's fastest lap, 45.640, the fastest lap of the race.